All right. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about artificial intelligence. It's really taken the world by storm. I see a lot of opportunity here, but I also see a lot of risk. And I want to talk about 6 potential risks that AI has for businesses. And first off, I want to talk about the risk of data privacy and security. AI systems often require vast amounts of data, including sensitive and personal information. And improper handling or breaches of this data really can lead to significant privacy violation, legal repercussions, and damage to the company's reputation. So we have to be careful what engines we're sharing our data with. Next is there's a lot of bias and discrimination based on the algorithm that can ultimately perpetuate or amplify biases in training data. And it's really where if you ask AI a question about something, it's not quite as mature as say Google is, where, and it could be somewhat humanly, the maturity comes from human kind of weighting one source above another source, whereas AI is going to look out across all of the data sources and come back with an answer. And if there's a lot of weight or a lot of data or volume out there that is in one bias or another, it's going to lean that way. So there's going to be a lot of bias problems or potential for bias problems in AI, as well as ultimately inaccurate information based on the algorithm that the AI engine is using. Another issue that is of concern is job placement. The automation of tasks through AI can lead to ultimately you not having a job. And that could cause workforce reductions and a negative impact on employee morale. Nobody wants to think they're going to get replaced by a robot, right? So companies really have to manage that transition carefully so that they don't avoid disruptions and ensure fair treatment. And on the other side, employees really need to be aware of where their value lies. And if you can get replaced by a robot or AI, the likelihood in the future of that happening is extremely great. And I think we need to look at that in a real way. There's also some operational risk, and an over reliance of AI can introduce, like I said, operational risks such as system failures, inaccurate predictions, or unforeseen behaviors in AI driven processes. And these issues can ultimately disrupt business and lead to financial losses. Another issue is regulatory and compliance issue. The use of AI is subject to evolving regulations and compliance requirements, and businesses have to stay abreast of these changes. So there's a possibility that there's going to be a lot of fines and legal issues that come about because of the use of this, and not staying up to date with how we can and can't use AI is going to be really important. And then finally, there's ethical concerns. The deployment of AI raises various ethical issues, such as transparency of decision making processes and the potential for misuse. Businesses can navigate these concerns, or they're going to have to navigate these concerns in order to maintain trust and with their customers and their stakeholders by ensuring that responsible AI use. I'm shooting a webinar this month, and we're going to talk about AI. We're going to show you some great ways it can be used, and then we're going to talk about some potential risk, even how hackers are doing it. So stay tuned. Like this, share this, comment. I want to hear what your thoughts are on AI, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.